Now, to do the single leg balance, you might want to have something handy that you can either hold on to start with, and maybe just hover your hand above it. So if I was to lift my leg and I was off balance, I maybe want something beside me, but I don't want to lean on it, and I don't want to sort of have it for too much support. Maybe I could just lift my hand, and if I feel unsteady, then I can grab it. So it's just something there for a bit of security. So it could be a wall, it could be a chair. But aiming for, over time, to not have to lean on anything at all or to use any sort of support. So what I'd like you to do is I want you first of all to spread the toes wide. So like my hand can splay my fingers. We can't all do that, certainly not straight away, but that's something that we'll work towards. But giving that larger contact with the floor is going to give us more stability. So I really encourage you to try and fan your toes out. You could use toe spacers, which can help, or another way to do it, you can sort of twist your foot in, or twist your leg in, anchor your big toe, and try and leave your big toe there as you spread all the other toes out. You sort of fan your toes out. So reaching your toes out wide, and that gives you that better stability at the ground. From here, you can have your arms out if you want, or hands on your hips, really doesn't matter, but if you need them out here just to steady you, you can. You're just going to lift this leg up. So the standing leg, the working leg, is going to have a very slight soft knee, very slight bend in it. I'll show you that from the side in just a sec. Lifting the other leg, and the key here is to try and keep the hips steady. Try not to let the hips drop. So if you see where my hands are, I don't want, as I lift that leg, for that hip to drop. I'm trying to keep my hands level. And that's working on the hip strength on this side as well as balance. So let me show you that from the side. I'm going to fan my toes out, really splay those toes, just much like I would splay the fingers of my hand. And then I'm going to lift my leg, or put my hands out for a bit of support if I need it. Slight bend knee, so you see I'm not locking my knee out, I'm just keeping it slightly soft. And my weight is distributed evenly through my foot. So I'm not too far forwards, I'm not too far back, because that's all going to throw me off balance. I'm somewhere right in the middle. And a really good tip is to try and think about your foot like a tripod. So you've got the ball of the big toe, the ball of the pinky toe, and the centre of the heel. And that is where we want to focus our attention, that we're meeting the ground. And we just hold it here for the duration of your exercise, and then switch to the other side.